Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Well, of course, every single Saturday we come here, we enjoy the action, and today is not going to be any. Of course, there is one thing that is going to be similar from the other Saturdays, and that is we are going to see a lot of action, especially of Valorant, because yes, this broadcast is going to consist of a lot of Valorant 2v2 teams, and eventually the matches that are going to happen are going to showcase some new individual talents and some strategies coming through, some beautiful coordinations coming through. With that, guys, it's me, Raider. Along with me, we do have my amazing co-caster, Bullet on the desk. And Bullet, I want to ask you, how's your game going, and eventually, what are you expecting today?
Well, I was a little skeptical. Would I be able to join this broadcast or not today? Because some of the
All
technical
thanks to the
issues
rain.
getting faced by me, personally, even you though. But yes, I'm always, man.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to be part of Alienware Gaming Saturdays. We are doing this IP since 2022, and kudos to Alienware, kudos to NK GeForce RTS, and of course, our amazing hosting partner, the Esports Club, for taking all of the efforts and going to every other different city. Today we are at Bangalore, of course, the hometown of the Esports Club. Today we also have the meet and greet session happening with SMR Gaming. So if you want to go over there, play some games, because there's also going to be the offline segment where the participants will be playing in the Mortal Kombat 21 tournament. So you can also take part in that. And the store is the Dell exclusive store is located at the Rajaji Nagar. So of course, if you want to take a visit over there, if you want to take an amazing glimpse of what the interaction is looking at in an offline store, as kind of like a semi-line environment, what we call it. So make sure to drop down in the check out the link in the description down below. Make sure to check out the Gmap location. You can also just type out the Dell store, and you'll get the directions very easily. But let's also take a look at the entire price pool. What's at the stake for all of the individuals participating in today's Alienware Gaming Saturday? As usual, folks, for the Valorant segment, we do have 25k worth of Amazon vouchers to be given away. The first team to take it home will take home 15,000 worth of Amazon vouchers, and the second place team, the runner-up team, will take home 10k INR worth of Amazon vouchers.
Interesting. Some price pool to add on. And eventually, of course, guys, this prize pool is going to be amazing enough. At the same point, remember, there is a Mortal Kombat action that is happening. As Bullet said, make sure to check out the score, and eventually make sure to go forward and open up your maps, check out the stores, make sure to be there in the store and enjoy the whole action. And even you can gain a lot of insights from SMR Gaming, who is going to be there for the meet and greet. Meanwhile, we would love to see to how the day opens up, because Bangalore has been one of those cities where we have seen a lot of action, and eventually it has not been a city where esports is new. Esports is pretty old in there, and we have seen a lot of interesting plays coming in, and I definitely want to see how the whole game goes on.
Yeah.
I believe we have the schedule up here: Contour versus Kittens, then we have Just Want to Play versus Men with Maqsad. Interesting. Team Heroes versus TopG, and we have Strawhats versus Leo. Interesting names, and of course, that is something that we always expect whenever it comes to the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, because these are not those
Yeah.
competitive teams. These are two friends who are trying to play, who are trying to enjoy their time, and eventually cherish the feeling of having a esports scenario in their name. That's exactly why they're
Yeah.
here. And I would like to urge all of you to make sure to follow the socials of the esports club as well, because every single Saturday, whenever these Alienware Gaming Saturdays are happening, you get a registration link that is available on stories and also on the post. You get to
Yes.
this, so you get to have a part of this competition. And if we are visiting your city, you're more than welcome to come there, visit, showcase your talent.
Yes, sir. It's always it's always that little breath of excitement for us as casters, also for us as audience, also that you want to see new individual talents coming up in the Valorant scene. But just a reminder, folks, there's going to be a 2v2 action, so there's not going to be a classic 5v5 tactical action that you usually see in Valorant. Now there's going to be a 2v2 deathmatch. The first team to get the maximum frag point in the 10-minute markup will take home the win. This is also in single elimination format. There will be no second chances given to the participant teams, and the grand finale will be a BO3, I believe. But if that's going to be a BO1, we'll confirm you very, very shortly. But yes, when we take a glimpse of what the team names look like, we always see these interesting, these some kind of like funny, these some kind of creative names coming in. And creativity into two also comes in when we take a look at their IGN. So I'm waiting to
Yeah.
see that. But on a serious point, but when it comes down to the agent pick, we always see the duelist pick get pick rate getting above the charts, crossing the graph. We in the last week we did actually see a lot of sentinels getting picked. You were not here. You were not
Mhm.
there at the last AWG's
Yeah.
podcast. I was here with Baba Gusta, and there were a lot of sentinel picks. We did saw KO. I guess we also did saw someone picking up Cypher. Of course, you cannot use those traps. You can only use the cams for a second, but that is not very viable in a TDM scenario. But that team actually won the entire AWGS. So I'm really excited if we also see a lot of these variation in the agent picks. But we all know, folks, it's a 2v2. It's a team death match. It's not going to be a matter of time, a matter of component that we will see a 4v4 or 5v5. There's only going to be like both of the players surviving by themselves and winning the entire thing. So it's always anticipated that most of these players will go for those Phoenix, Reyna, and all of the duelists combined.
Yeah, I mean, when you have just two individuals to play with, you need to have some flashes in your favor, some fast-paced action, so maybe Neon or a Jet, which can be beneficial for you. But I believe there is one more thing that I just wanted to point it out, that Sentinel, if they are getting higher pick rates right now, I believe one of them can be Chamber, because that has been buffed a lot. You can utilize that Chamber utility a lot, Rendezvous, or eventually Trademark, or you're trying to go with the Headhunter. Anything from Chamber's perspective has been buffed a lot, just same for Neon, because Neon is also pretty much buffed up right now, especially the ultimate, the Overdrive. And honestly, when it comes to the TDM, I think the ultimates of Neon can be very, very valuable. Not just Neon, but even Arena's Empress has been so formidable in these modes. So we'll have to see if something like that is going to happen. Meanwhile, if you talk about Cypher, you said that people are trying to go for Cypher, but I believe the advantage of having a Cypher in your team is basically, if the other guy is not good with his headshots, he can miss a lot due to the hat that Cypher is always wearing until unless Neural Theft comes in. That hat can be very, very valuable. I've seen my teammates missing a lot when it comes to opponent Cypher, because you tend to have the intensity and eventually the idea that that hat is going to compromise the opponent, but it just not happens. You need to aim right on the skull, and sometimes you fail in that. Maybe that is one advantage that you can have. Other than that, I don't feel that the classic or ranked or competitive matches that we are talking about. We are talking about the team deathmatch mode, where synergy matters, no doubt in that, but at the same point, the choices that you make in respect to the Asians, that matters the most.
Yes, sir, and we got the confirmation, folks. We'll be jumping to our first match here on the broadcast very shortly here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, folks, as we are talking here at the casters, because it's our job to do, make sure to check out the Dell Alienware M16 R2 lineup of laptops. Last year we did have the R1 lineup. Now this time it's going to be the revamped version coming up from the side of Dell Alienware M16. Make sure to check out the M16 R2. But again, like I told you, if you go to our Dell exclusive store, you will get the hands-on experience of what the Alienware looks like, what this particular Alienware laptop looks like, how powerful it is. Because let me remind you, folks, in Alienware, Dell Alienware lineup of laptops, especially M series laptop, comes with the desktop grade CPU and GPU, just not the usual laptop CPU GPU, which is like a minimized performance which gives out to you when you're playing games or doing multitasking and doing everything. I mean, in this laptop you can actually attach, if I'm not wrong, 3 monitors at the same time, and it will be still, a GPU usage will be around 16 to 20%. Still, it's a lot if you want to use OBS at the same time, if you want to play your favorite games at the same time, if you want to multi-stream, do whatever you want. So make sure to go and get an hands-on experience. That's why Dell exclusive store is there for you. But if anyone wants to check out the latest finance options coming up, that is only available on the Dell exclusive store. Make sure to go by your Dell exclusive store and make sure to check out these lineup of laptops coming in from Dell Alienware M16 R2.
Yeah, I mean, we have the experts. Alienware experts are available according to your budget, according to your requirements. You can choose the peripherals and eventually the laptop as well along the way, and have the best value of it, because again, it's a big investment. If you talk about a gamer, we always want the best thing for us in a specific budget, and that is something that Alienware can offer you. You can check out in the exclusive source. The experts will let you know about every single detail. What we really want to know right now in this action is basically who's going to start off and who's going to win, because in last few Saturdays we have seen a lot of one-sided dominations also coming in, but in the later phase we get to see close cutthroat competitions as well. Well, I have not been the part of Alienware Gaming Saturday for past 2 Saturdays if I'm not wrong, so I'm maybe missing some chunks, but it was there on the desk, so he'll be letting you know how the whole scenario went down on the next one.
For the last week, if I just want to give you a short recap, there were a lot of these multiple, I would say, variation in terms of the agent picks. We did saw Sage coming in. When you talk about Sentinels, we did saw one of the controller agents coming in. We saw Vice coming in. So there was a lot of these variations coming in. So I was very happy. We were also kind of having that discussion. When we talk about the entire play thing. We also saw the maps getting changed. We are not only playing on Plaza, we are playing on the different TDM matches that are available in the game. So it also comes down on how some of these variations can change the entire outcome of the game. But two most important factors which leads down to the entire result, which affects the entire scoreline on the scorecard, is of course the duo chemistry and your raw mechanical aim. Of course, some of these pop flashes coming in from duelists can help you for a second or two, but your raw mechanical skill, how you can put up that headshot, how you can shoot up that headshot to get the kill eventually with a one tap, and also combined with the dual chemistry that if a person goes down, your second available teammate can go for a trade game happening right there to, just equalize the scoreline at the right time.
Mhm. Interesting. I mean, we definitely want to see if something like that is going to happen. You talked about mechanical skills. I believe, yes, there is something which is also pretty important, and that is going to be the information relay. If you can give proper callouts to your teammates, if you have that proper knowledge of which angle you need to occupy and how you need to retaliate in a pressurizing situation, because we have seen certain equations, guys, in the past where a particular team, let's say just team A is just overpowering team B. What happens is basically then team B starts literally walking into their trap, into the traps of team A, and they have no area to really filter back. As soon as they go down, the spawn is guarded and they come out, they once again bounce back and eventually go down back to the spawn. I think in those situations where the pressure is immense, where you are just receiving a lot of backlash, you're just getting shot down every single time, preferably you can set up a crossfire at that moment. Both your teammates can actually, both you and your teammate can walk in a harmony, in a sync, and eventually decide that we are going to peek left and shut that guy down and eventually circle around and take the other guy down as well, or take the map control slowly, bit by bit. That is something that can work a lot, but in the past few Alienware Gaming Saturdays, we have seen that similar mistakes have been done. But at the end, guys, we are not talking about the competitive spirits here. We are talking about the experience that you get, and we are trying to show you that how fruitful our esports scenario can be, because not just it's just not about the experience that you're getting, it's all about the prize pool that are available. Apart from that, the joy that you get by playing some PC games with your friends, and eventually when it comes to Valorant, there is so much anger also, I believe, and that can be unleashed right there in the store. And on top of that, you have the meet and greet to get the insights.
Yes, sir, and actually that's one of the best part. Of course, there are the laptop setup being over there. I was lucky enough to after the broadcast ended, there were some matches left. The finale matchup was here left at the Palacia store happening in the last week. I was able to get a glimpse of that. So of course, when the entire all of the experience zones are filled up, all of the matches are going on, you still have the chance to do a meet and greet session with your favorite influencer. This time now, that is going to be the side of SMR Gaming, which is happening at the Delhi store, Rajaji Nagar. But yes, that is one of the actually the key points of our entire IP coming up from the side of Alienware and Nvidia GeForce RTX. For the matchup confirmation, folks, yes, we will be jumping to the first matchup for the broadcast very, very soon. But I want you to make sure that you are following Dell Alienware India pages, and also make sure to follow Nvidia GeForce RTX India pages at Instagram. Make sure to follow them on Facebook, where you can find it. And also, you are watching this stream at the Dell India YouTube page, and also watching it at the Esports Club YouTube page. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and make sure to also press that like button. That little like button is like a small part on our back for all of the efforts getting in from the production team, all of the efforts coming in from us as casters. And there we go, folks. Our first matchup is ready as we jump in. Kittens facing up the side of Fun.
You're finished.
And it seems like that Konto is just going to retaliate. He gets the first one, and he was able to take down his counterpart. Oh, talking about the agents, guys, we have a Reina and ISO combination from one side, and from the other side we have a ISO and Jet combination coming through. It's going to be pretty interesting to watch how the whole scenario goes on, because so far it seems like that Konto has got the total control of the equation. Ooh, Jet goes down. As soon as I said that, Spoiled Duck is going to shut down Mikey. That's a big opening. That's a perfect opening that you need in the particular fight. Those ISO shields are always amazing. There you go. Hurricane skills. Finds one. Spoiled Duck gets another one. Slowly creeping into the crevices and making sure that they come back as well. Vulnerable. It will not work because there is no shield already available for a particular player. Look at this beautiful 3K already falling in the hands of Reina. Flash, I don't think so it's available, but still, with stingers in the hand, this ISO can be phenomenal.
Focusing.
Yes, so for the side of Duck, he will be able to land some shots, some damage being dealt, but eventually he's down to 16 HP, and Mikey will get that quick 2K coming up for the side of Porn 2. For the side of Kittens, yes, they gotta throw some power, they gotta do some purrs to get those kills coming right off the chart. But right now we do see that trade game happening pretty well. Mihir takes down Recon, and of course Spoiled Duck comes in from behind and takes down Mihir at the right time. So as we approach stage 2, the scoreline will be looking like 9-7. But yes, folks, we have to wait, we have to be a little patient, go with our predictions right as well, because anywhere things can get, tables can get turned anywhere around after stage 3 gets triggered.
Yeah, no doubts in that. As soon as we dive into the stage number 3, we get to see some Vandals, some Bulldogs also come into the action, and finally in the final stage, the real deal is done,
Yeah.
where teams try to like overpower each other and the effective performance comes through. So I'm definitely looking forward to see if that's going to be the case. But a Bucky in the hand, that too with like 10 HP, I doubt something is going to happen. I doubt some whatever value will come through. There you go. Mikey easily puts the player down to sleep. Pontu, initially they were in charge, but lately it seems like that they're also faltering down, which gives the other team Kittens a very big upper hand. They're constantly trying to retaliate. Mihir fighting back, Neo Frontier Sheriff in the hand, misses one, misses two, misses three, misses four. Finally, fifth shot connected, but as we can see, the bullet was very low. Had to reload, and as soon as he peaked, instantaneously got compromised. Guardian in the hand, the first
Oh,
bullet
damn good.
fire rate, and eventually the first
Oh
connection
my
that is
God.
being made by a Guardian is always on point. It's not like a Vandal or a Phantom where you can also miss your first shot despite of the fact that you were hard picking a particular opponent. So that is not the case with Guardian. So that's why you need to be precise with your aim when it comes to a Guardian pick. And fire rate is not that much as it's a tap type of weapon. So you need to be pretty on point with those approaches. Judge in the hand. It's the Elder Flame Judge. You need to hold the corners.
A little bit hard to land those semi long range shots. That is not a vandal, that is a shotgun. Of
Oh,
course,
he
it
missed
will
all
be
5.
powerful, powerful in the short range. But of course, on point shots will also needs to be powerful. Of course, he will miss all of the shots in the short range as well, and he will eventually go down. All right, now when you look at the shots coming in from both sides, not gonna lie, these one-tap shots are completely on a different level. Coming in from Mikey, coming in from Spoiled Duck, even Recon Skill is able to take a lot of them. So the aim and the raw mechanicals, looks like they are very on point with the entire set play. But when we talk about the coordination, when we talk about taking those dual triple fags, the side of Contour are struggling a little bit now because the score line as we enter the final stage is going to look like 25-18.
Yeah, these gaps they can be enlarged. There is a big opportunity that Kittens needs to fulfill. They already have got the upper hand. They just need to continue rolling in that manner. Ooh, a big whiff coming through. And at the end, Mikey will be able to take the upper control. And finally, we have Mikey once again taking the trade fire against Spoiler. Interesting. Some good plays. Here comes the Empress, one of the most feared ultimates in the game of Valorant, especially when you are in the lower ranks. Of course, in the top ranks, you don't usually see a lot of Reina play coming in. That value just
Yeah.
always goes down. Meanwhile, I want to see what Mikey is going to do. Already dishes out good amount of damage, and the Empress was already in vain. As soon as the Empress was utilized, we got to see a complete shutdown of that Empress. Yeah, I know you have kind of a situation where you have Slim Beacon in your
Yeah.
feet, like you have fast fire rate, and apart from that, you have a very beautiful IR vision. You just get to see your opponents in red. But still, you kind of tend to fail every now and then. And here comes Reagan Skulls trying to redeem herself or himself because of the loss that happened in the previous ultimate. That needs to be once again retained, otherwise Kondu, they will fall back.
Yes. Right now, we do see a difference of 5 prep points between the side of Kittens and Kontu. And this, difference literally came in like a comeback because Kittens was struggling when the entire thing started for the side of Kittens against, Kontu. But right now, Kittens are able to take that lead, are able to maintain that lead. And we do see a little bit of that 1k, sorry, 2k, 3k, a little bit of quick 2ks happening from the side of Kontu, but they're not in that I would say straight up back-to-back manner as it is coming from the side of Kittens. Yes, Kontu do have some time. They don't have that very big variable lead coming in from the side of Kittens. They do have 5 or 6 point around what you call now 10 actually, but Kontu, I feel like they can eventually make an comeback in the frag points if they are really committed to do those straight frag rides. Spoiled Luck will get the 4k, he will also get the ultimate getting triggered at the right time, will be able to use that ultimate to the full utility point. Now it comes to become a 5k. I want to say 8, but of course that's not the case. That is going to be a 5k. This is not a clutch situation, not a potential plant situation. It goes for the 6th one, but it will be taken down eventually, coming in from his nemesis only, who is going to be Mihir playing in as ISO. Oh!
Ooh, that is going to hurt. That is going to hurt. He puts down the shield, but instantaneously gets shut down. Even before the shield could have like absorbed the damage, or even the shield's placement could have been on point. Brilliant, brilliant play coming in from Mihir, and not just that, he's not stopping anymore. As you said, there is a gap, but it's just not that big. Oh, operator in that. So Revo. It's going to be interesting to see if those single tap shots are going to work. Oh, it did. The first connection being made. Now, the folks
Oh,
on the
nice.
opponent side, they need to be cautious. I thought it's going to be a collateral. Maybe both of the individuals could have been taken down, but the shots just never lined up. Goes in the hand, constantly trying to peek around, shut the player away. But if ISO has a shield, your first shot of that operator is just going to be on main, but here. Brilliant, brilliant spotting, and he was able to shut down Spoiled Deck. That's a good pick from his corner, but 45 to 33 clearly tells us that there is still a very significant difference. To be honest, whenever the difference is more than 10, I would like to call it a one-sided domination, and that's exactly what is happening at this point. Yeah, we can see Kontu is trying to fight back, but yeah, we know that just for trying, you never get the marks. You get the marks for the output, and the output is currently totally falling in the favor of Kittens as they have a 15 frag difference.
Yes, and it's kind of not really saying that it's almost impossible, but kind of impossible now for the side of Kontu to make a comeback with a scoreline like this, and for the side of Kittens, of course they're struggling sometimes not for against a guy like Mihir, but that duo chemistry needs to happen from the side of Mikey as well, which is completely not happening. And when we do see the side of Kittens, yes, we do see Spoiled Duck going in for 6k, 7ks. When we see the side of Recon, he also goes for 4k, 5k sometime around, but the difference is there. 10 straight up frag points, not going to happen in the last 1 minute, 80 seconds, which we both believe, but yes, we have to give them that hope that they can do it eventually in the end, maybe, if they have the time left on the clock.
Today I just heard a saying that hope is a big word. I don't know where I heard that, but yeah.
Hope is a big word.
The way that is coming in right now is pretty interesting, and it seems like that hope maybe able to uplift Kontu. Let's just hope that they're going to get that upper hand. Ooh, sneaky peeky angle. Reina gets one, goes for the dismissal, trying to figure out where the other guy is. I can clearly see that Raycon skills have missed a lot of shots, especially in the close range and also in the mid range. A lot of whiff came through. Vandal is not a weapon where you can go for like straight up 4 to 5 bullets. You need to actually go for the burst shots, where I believe Raycon skills is lacking right now, and he's just getting quick off due to that. Ghost versus Vandal. Vandal wins. Raycon skills retaliates and takes the other player down. Opens up the area, shots one more. PK. Brilliant, brilliant. Last 20 seconds. I doubt, or should I say, I would like to give my verdict that it's basically, of course, Kittens going to win, because we just have 15 seconds, and in 15 seconds, narrowing a gap of 16 frags is just impossible.
Kittens becoming the Tigers, I would say, against a team like Kontu, because it's time now left. Of course, he gets the ultimate getting trigger. Maybe that's not gonna happen. 62 to 44 now, folks. That is going to be the side of Kontu to get eliminated from today's Alienware and Nvidia GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. That's going to be Kittens to be the team emerging as victorious and will be proceeding ahead for the next stage matchup.
As they progress to the next stages, the challenges are going to be even more on par. There are going to be certain other individual or teams who are going to portray even more effective damage onto them, because honestly, yes, we can say that this was a one-sided domination factor. 17 fracture difference is a significant difference between them and their counterpart, but the fact is, still there are certain other teams maybe in the near future who can compete with them, and there was a small gap that can be filled, and especially that gap is going to be Raycon skills. The Reina that was playing from the side of Kittens, he was on the back foot, and eventually, if you talk about the final stages or the third stages on Vandals, misses a lot of shots. Anyway, guys, we'll talk about what happens in the next few games, but for now, we'll take a quick short break. See you in a bit.
Hey folks, after a short little break, we are back again here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, hosted by the Esports Club. Your caster for the day, Bullet and Rida back on this. We did saw the first matchup between the side of Kittens and Con2, resulting in the side of Kittens becoming the Tigers because they were pretty well matched, I would say. But when it comes down to the entire set play, when it comes down to taking that duo fragging chemistry between the side of Kittens and Con2, was the side of Kittens to be on the better side.
And that matters, honestly. When you're fighting a 2v2 battle, that really matters. What kind of a synergy that you have with your teammate and how you're trying to relay your information with your teammate is something that matters the most. And I believe in terms of that, yes, I would like to agree that Kittens was pretty on point. And I just want to see that how the other guys would perform against them in the near future, in the next few stages. Because yes, it's not about winning a particular stage. You need to win the stage of the grand finale in order to be on top of a particular Alienware Gaming Saturday. Well, I would love to see what happens next because we have Heroes versus TopG. I mean, the Apex Predators, to be honest. With respect to the names, it definitely feels like that. But when it comes to the performance, we'll get to have that inside in the next 9 minutes and 22 seconds. So it seems like that the frenzy will not work. While TopG goes on, COVID is going to win. Cove is going to win. And V on the other corner is going to shut down the ISO. V takes on Kal Ana as well. And as you said, +1 for the names.
Yes, sir. Right now we do see, even after one first minute getting almost completed, we do see only 2 frags coming in from both sides. Also, for the side of Heroes and the TopG, this is going to be the side of Covert against V. What is the second guy? We do see Covert. It's going to be ISO. Anyways, we eventually see the names down. Oh, the famous, the infamous actually. The most popular tagline in the entire Indian Valorant community, Kal Ana. That's a very creative IGN, I must say. But keeping the discussion of IGN and everything aside, we do see the side of Reina, we do see the side of Jet and ISO getting utilized. But in the addition that we usually see in the 2v2 duelist pickup, that is going to be Neon. Now, Neon's overdrive, Neon's wall are something which can be really beneficial when it comes down to a 2v2 segment like this. But for now, as we get started with the stage 2 between the side of Heroes and TopG, it is going to be 7-7 frags from both sides. Now it becomes 8 though.
Well, TopG was pretty on point with his approach and he had a very good angle to work with, but was available with the Stinger and decided to go long range with the Stinger, which never really works. A Marshall, the shot will not connect, but Kuwait is still going to find one pick. Here comes the stun. Marshall currently is stunned. Has got a Sheriff to work with now. V is going to retaliate 10-10. Pretty close and pretty tight-knit competition that is happening from both the sides, but I would like to just put down this fact that, guys, remember, after stage 3, everything will go haywire. One particular team will swivel down, another will fight back. Beautiful jiggle coming in from Arviel. He's already at 4k. Will get his 5k or not? Let's see. Need to reload. Cove on the other corner is constantly getting the 4 frags, and eventually we have the overdrive, and now we can see the wrath coming in from a Neon. Brilliant play coming in. Here comes the wall. One more, 3 down, 2 more to go for a wall, 5 back. Let's see if it's going to happen because overdrive, as I said, has been buffed a lot. The value of that overdrive is also pretty amazing. The way you swivel around and eventually just start getting those frags. He got 4, which is still a decent number.
I mean, tadam sound effect is definitely happening in from the side of Neon. The overdrive, high gear, even relay bolt is getting utilized pretty well. And we did saw that, sound effect getting diminished as the player went down. But right now, take a look what's happening from the side of TopG. TopG are right now 23 frag points, which is, I would say, a commendable one. But for the side of players, they're struggling. They're struggling a lot. Of course, again, the fast lane walls will be used to block some of the possible line of sights coming in from that particular angle from the left hand side. Look at how he's utilizing all of the utility coming in from the side of Neon, and this is one of the best way you can actually play in a 2v2 segments like this.
Yeah, it's always something good whenever you see a particular agent or particular individual is trying to play a agent and he's utilizing all the utils. It's just fun to watch that because you get to have the insight of how beautiful, how effective a particular agent can be once you see a guy who loves to play it and eventually who has all the insights. Has got a protocol bulldog in the hand. Oh, TopG finds one. V retaliates and shut down one more. 28-17. Now, as I said, as you drop down to the final stage or the third stage, you start to see the difference between a particular team and to their counterpart. Oh, big misses coming in from both the individuals. The Kurunamis never really worked. And from the other side, we got to see the Phantom dishing apart the damage. But it's an operator that is available. We have a Cloud Burst blocking the vision, blocking the angles. Both the players are now deep in the stairs. Relay Bolt pushing forward. It goes into the dash and finally shuts down the player. V on the other corner was also effective enough with the operator. But once you have that operator, you can miss a lot. Ooh, the overdrive. Not even a single frag. The overdrive went on a heated up scenario and eventually got taken down. That's what needs to be concerned from every single side. But hey, the ult, the kill contract. V up against COVID. And he has got an operator to work with. Misses the shot. V beautifully took the advantage.
Yep. And they're actually, any time around there is a small mistake, a very minute, a very minor one, coming up from the side of Pyros. They are able to capitalize over it. They are able to just shut the side down for the entire thing, for the entire team, like, you know, a team coming from the side of Pyros. And this is definitely not happening in the same way that we expected, you know, because Jet IGN is Kalana, but that is definitely not the case for the side of TopG. TopG are saying, bro, you Kalana, and I'll see you tomorrow then. Right now, 35 frags coming in from the side of TopG, and Pyros will be at 23, 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. And I just see the side of, you know, TopG dominating, and this might be the case where we'll see today in this particular matchup 60 or 70 frag points coming in from the side of TopG. What do you say, Raider?
I think yes, 70 is a little bit far-fetched, but 60, I believe yes, it can be done, especially from the favor of TopG, as you rightly called it out. We still have more than like 3.5 minutes, so I think score line is something which is going to be interestingly hyped up. 23 frags from the other sides, we have 41. That's a big, massive difference. It's already 18 frags of a difference, which is pretty significant. And look at this, it's just getting large. It's just getting higher and higher, and it's not like the other guys are able to like really retaliate and put down the player, but this one was a miss. Relay Volt, a dash quickly. The player was stunned and he goes down, but through the cloud burst, Kalana was able to make sure that the guy is going to come tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I mean, this hour of Neon is just playing around. You know, that is in a no way that you can miss a high gear. Of course, you got relayed by the relay board. You got a little bit concussed. But you can definitely, when he's so close with you, can definitely not miss that shot. Even if you are stunned at the maximum capacity when it comes down to the Valorant game. Of course, you can take that close down shot, and one shot can land up to the body shot of Neon, and some damage can be done. But entire shots getting missed up from the side of ISO. That is something which says a lot about the entire skill caliber coming in from side of Pyros. Of course, they need a lot of practice. Of course, they need to play together way more often to get that duo chemistry on point. But for the side of TopG, it is just sheer dominance for this matchup.
Oh, overdrive once again goes in vain. The first one was effective enough. They got 4 frags from that, but eventually the following overdrives that are coming through, it's just not even working. The couple of overdrives that were there just really goes in vain, and not just that. Slowly it feels like that heroes are trying to find themselves back into the action. Obviously, it's just not going to be enough because there is a difference of more than 20 plus frags, which is a high number, which is a big number, honestly. And there you go. The number is slowly getting narrowed down to 20. Still, effectively retaliating and eventually getting some good picks is going to be the only goal from these sides of Heroes, because TopG, they are already doing superior. They do have a good score to work with, and they can just continue doing that by playing a little bit more defensive.
Right now, I mean, of course, for the side of Pyros, so playing defensive is something which is not going to be very viable though. I don't think so. Playing passive, trying to just avoid those direct line of sights can help you. You have to take those aggressive ego peak, I want to call it right now, because there's a perfect way I can use the word ego. You have to take that ego peak. You have to go for those supreme quick peaks that you can land those shot eventually. Of course, this is, I mean, please, no knife. Thank you very much. Cole will be able to, infect the side of TopG and the side of V as well. Finally, we do see a Covid being on that supreme trail of 5 kills now. So this is a good set piece where we see the side of Covid being to infect and kill all of the players coming in from the side of TopG. But right now it's going to be the side of Kalana to come on the same trail, but maybe too late, because in 1 minute remaining, of course you can take 5, 6 or maybe 8, but you need 15 right now. Let's see if that will be possible or not.
Interesting. I mean, the way heroes are approaching right now, it's pretty interesting. But the fact that There is no more time left. That in itself is pretty scary. And he is trying to fight back. Really some good shots. There is a decent differential. If it's more than 10, it's significant. If it's not more than 10, there is a chance that you can come back. But when you have just 20 more seconds to work with, I doubt that even those 10 frags or lower number can be helpful for you. Breaks open the shield of that ISO. Would love to crack him open. Operator versus operator misses a lot, and both the sides, look at them. And missing wildly. Oh, once again, it's a miss for RVL TopG. He'll be not happy about that, but the fact that they are going to win, they are going to advance in the next stage, that is going to make them happy for sure. Because yes, the final stage will close down, and that too with the difference of let's just see if there is a last second frag coming through. No, it's not. So there is a difference of 17 frag once again, exactly like what was there in the previous matchup. Pretty interesting score lines right now, guys. And in Bengaluru, it seems like that people would like to close the competition with a good note. They are trying to fight back, and slowly we got to see even Piros. They were trying to come back into the action, but the gap was just so much and the timer was so low that there was no chance that they could have actually come back. They could have made a comeback, but it's a good learning curve for them as well.
Yeah, but not gonna lie, for the in the last matchup, in the last few seconds, we saw the side of the side of TopG to actually deny the gunfight and just come behind, behind and denying that gunfight. Be a little afraid of taking that gunfight. That hey, maybe this time around we can give them that lead. Of course, there was around in the last, and when Neon backed off from that particular gunfight, it was 8 or 9 kills remaining. Of course, that entire difference went down to 15 in the end. But yes, that particular mindset created from the side of Piro was something that was supposed to happen when the stage 3 got started. You are in the final stage, last 2 minutes are remaining, there's only going to be the side of TopG dominating over to you. But for the side of Pyros, I would say very commendable play in the end. Of course, they did that over peak. Of course, they did that aggressive peak in the end. We did saw the side of COVID and his teammate going on a 4k 5k frag in the streak line. But overall, very commendable play coming from good side, from both sides in a good way.
No doubt of that. No complaints, of course. From both the sides, we got to see a lot of beautiful competitions coming through. In the prior matches, I had complaints from Reckon Skills, which was the arena, that the coordination part was not working from his corner, and the other guy was able to carry the competition away. But still, I would like to say the second game was a little bit close, tight-knit from both the sides. The competitions were coming through. Anyway, we will talk about the third game as well. For now, we'll take a short break and we'll be back shortly. So stay tuned.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, hosted by Best in the Business Esports Club. We are back again to witness the third matchup here on the broadcast. For our last matchup, I would say a very commendable play from both sides. For the side of TopG, for the side of Pedos as well. Of course, in the end, it was the side of TopG to emerge as victorious team and proceed on for the second stage of the matchups happening at the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. But Rida, I want to ask you. Do you see the evolution here at in terms of the player skills, in terms of how they are approaching to the game? Of course, there's not going to be a lot of that factor that is coming onto the play, but do you see any kind of variations in terms of the agent pick? What are your opinions on the overall matchups happening for today's game? Because we both are part of this IP since 2022.
I think there has been an evolution, no doubt in that. Not just in the type of agents that these players are trying to maneuver around and choose, and also I believe there is an evolution when it comes to the choices that they're making in game, the kind of synergy, the kind of coordination, the kind of weapon choices that the players are trying to utilize is something that matters the most. Because in the prior days, if you And remember, we got to see a lot of Ares, we got to see a lot of Odin as well coming through. Lately, people want to go with Vandal and then Phantom. Of course, there are some individuals who love to play with the operator as well, but still, I believe, yes, we have seen some Marshall picks coming through. Stinger, you don't have any options with respect to Stingers. You can either go for Stinger or a Marshall. People usually tend to go for the Stinger so that you can counter in the close range. And the given fact that the maps are not that big of a map, so that's why I believe those Stingers can work a lot. If there is a map which has got some long alleyways to work with, especially in maps like Piazza, maybe in that particular map there is a chance people are going to go for the Marshall picks a lot. So yes, I would like to agree on the note that there have been some interesting evolution coming through. And also when we talk about the agents, yes, people are reading the patch notes, they are figuring out that yes, these particular agents are getting the buff, so let's utilize that. In the last few games we have seen Neon as well. Reina has always been the go-to pick, so cannot like really deny that fact. But anyway, guys, we'll dive into the third game today, which will again be even more nail biting. I hope so. Team MWM versus Just Wanna Play.
Show me a target.
Yes, sir. It's going to be the side of Team NMM facing at the side of Just Wanna Play. But right now, your entire determination would be more than just wanna play. You wanna win this, but oh, an early knife coming up, and that will be the first frag coming up from the side of Team NMM. But right now, we do see the side of Reina and ISO, and of course the mirror composition coming from the side of the JWP as well.
Careful.
Reina up onto the upper part of the elevated area, struggling a little bit to just stay over there. Will come down and take both of them down. ISO combined with a little bit of damage. But we do see Panda and Devil struggling to land those headshots, struggling to get those early frags here in the stage 1.
Devil got the first frag with a knife and eventually a second one with a ghost, but finally there will be an opening coming in from Panda as well, as he will be getting his first. But the stage has changed. That means in stage 2 we will get to see some Sheriff, Stingers and whatnot. Oh, there you go. Devil and Panda, both of them are now fruitful. And this is a pretty justified scenario, guys, where a particular team is struggling a lot, especially in the first round, first stage. And then as we progress down the lane, as we go to the final stage or stage 3, we start to see that they are evolving along the way. Because also when it comes to the game and the game of Valorant and the modes that this game has got, there are escalations, in deathmatch mode. It's basically a lot of modes that Valorant offers you to play. And in those modes, people usually tend to go for either unranked or ranked a lot, or even team deathmatch, in which they usually prefer Vandals and Phantoms and whatnot according to their preferences. Nobody really loves to play a lot of pistol when it comes to the game, and you just have 2 pistol rounds, the first of the first half and the second half's first round. So I believe yes, there will be certain individuals who are going to lack a lot, especially in pistol rounds. But as we progress down the lane, once they have weapons like either Spectre, or Phantom, or a Vandal or Operator, they start to pop off and eventually portray some good damages. And that's exactly what is happening to Team MWM as well. As they are going down the lane, their score is improving. They are fighting back. They are trying to pick up the pace. But Reina comes up with a 1v2. That too with the Sheriff, and both the shots were right on the cranium. Beautiful play coming in. 10 to 14. Decent play coming in from both the sides. I would just want to see what happens in the final stage.
I mean, this is what we need, man. This is what we need. Team M&M facing up the side of Just Wanna Play. Right now, we do see both of them playing on the same skill caliber. Both of them are able to take those trade games at the right time. But as I get the throw, as the entire thing goes down, it will be the side of Just Wanna Play to get on with the 6-point lead coming up against the side of Team M and MWM. Right now, it's going to be the side of ISO, Guardian in hand, might get the one tap, and he will get eventually. Finally, maybe the casting choice is broken now. But of course, it is for the overall play. Now, as we approach, and as we actually end particular stage 3 right now, it is going to be the side of Just Wanna Play to be more than just playing this 2v2 battle against the side of the MWM, because right now they are dominating a little bit and also being on the lead for almost one entire stage.
There.
Interesting.
Careful here.
14 to 23. I thought maybe the gap is going to get narrowed, but it seems like that the gap is just getting enlarged. Well, look at this. There is a fight that is happening. There is a damage that is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Devil, he gets one. Reina goes down, takes down the counterpart. And it's pretty interesting to see the mirror compositions that are working right now. Okay. Let's see if the more shots are going to be attained. But here comes a kill contract. I was so skeptical about this fact that maybe in kill contract the Reina is going to get taken down, and if that would have happened, things would have been even more interesting.
Complete.
Reina gets shot down. Devil with that operator was not at all the trade fire coming in from Reina, and that's why I believe Just Wanna Play is a tad bit better team better team, and they are actually having their dream run, not missing a lot, not failing a lot. Good trade fires coming through, even if one of them misses through, which is good, which is actually very, very important when it comes to a 2v2 scenario like this.
Yep. Uh, I would say definitely for the side of just wanna play right now. Again, the same thing, man. I mean, I have to use the terms in a different way. They are able to maintain the entire scoreline. They're able to, of course, land those headshots perfectly. Of course, just sometimes it is going to be side of Team WM to overshadow and overplay the side of just wanna play. But their lead is right now more than 9 and 8. It's almost on to perfect 10 frag points. But yes, as we approach the final stage, as there are going to be 4 minutes left on the clock, we do see the side of Team WM not able to play on the same, I would say, entire play that we are seeing, that we are able to see from the side of Just Wanna Play. So again, they are playing more than that Just Wanna Play. They're here to win. They're here to take the land share of the prize pool, the 15k Amazon vouchers. We do see the ultimate getting triggered from the side of Reina. Let's see how much she can actually get on with that. But right now we do see the side of Condevil going down, and that's going to be ult getting wasted. Oh, that was Reina coming in from the side of Just Wanna Play. Apologies for that, folks. He goes on a 3k. So still active. The Impress is still online, and that is doing a lot of trouble for the side of Team WM.
Yeah, it is a trouble, and that's why you can clearly see that nobody's really swinging in, because they do know that if they come in the crossfire, that higher fire rate can be a menace. It happened. Reina got caught off guard. Condevil has been compromised, and there you go. We have a 5k on an Impress. Still, I believe they could have been a little bit more of a value, but still, 5 is decent. 5 is a good number when it comes to having consecutively frags. And
To now make it to maybe 60, we can see. But it's down to like what Team WM is just getting overplayed and just getting suppressed on from the players coming in from the side of Just Wanna Play. Another Impress getting online from the side of Reina. At this time, probably I think there's going to be third ultimate getting online from the side of Just Wanna Play. ISO triggering up the ult. Maybe the play from the side of Team WM, but no. There's going to be the side of ISO, who was trapped in the other dimension. He will be able to take down the ultimate triggered ISO, and there you go. It is, I would say, very much we know for a fact that it is almost coming for the side of Just Wanna Play. 60 now at any moment, and he gets it. It is very struggling and very hard for the side of Team WM to secure the victory now.
It's a constant struggle from both the sides. We can see the challenges are coming through, but Just Wanna Play are just having that fun. Consecutive frags are coming from their corner, not missing a lot of opportunities to derail the opponent's scenario. And now they have a difference of 26 frags, which is pretty decent. 26, 24 frags. It's a good number. It's definitely a good number, which is going to be beneficial for them, because now they've already nailed their qualification for the next stage. I don't think so that the opportunities that are coming in from Team MWM are going to be useful enough. They are fighting back. They are trying their level best. Devil, look at him. Goes in for a 4k. But at the end, it's all about what you did in the last 9 minutes, not about what you can do in the next 30. So for that reason, I would like to just say this. Just Wanna Play have got a very beautiful run coming in. And unlike the previous matchup that we witnessed between TopG and P-Rose, this one was a little bit more of a one-sided domination coming in from Just Wanna Play, as they are just having fun but still getting the value. Look at this. Reina, he just is enjoying with the melee weapon, the knife in the hand, having fun, swinging around, jiggling around, still getting the better outfit. 68 to 44. That in itself is a big justification why Just Wanna Play is going to prevail to the next particular stage, because they do have a difference of now 24 frags. A little bit higher than what we have got to see in the first and second game. But still, as we prolong our journey in this competition of Alienware Gaming Saturdays, I think the journey is going to be even more close, even more cutthroat. For now, what can be done is basically the learning curve could be there for the other team, which is Team MWM. But Just Wanna Play, they did absolutely amazing.
I mean, at this point of time, we see the side of 68 frag points coming up from the winning team is something that we might see 88, we might see 99, or we will see 100 for any of the matches coming in for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday. But for now, we'll take a short little break. We'll be coming back very shortly. Hey folks, welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. Now, for this particular today's broadcast, we have witnessed 3 matches here on the broadcast. We're going to be jumping into the fourth one for the day. But yes, right up, we do see the evolution coming up. I like you said when we were coming after the second break for today, that you do see the changes. You do see the improvements coming out from the players, because we are, for this IP we have been together for a very long duration since when this IP
Of course.
started. But yes, Sid, I want to ask you our next matchup. Whom do you think? What's going to be those factor? What do you think about the entire situation? What do you think about the both of the teams?
I mean, so far, honestly, we have seen some tight-knit competitions. Of course, 24 frags that came in the third game was pretty interesting. Now, I believe it seems like that maybe there is a chance we might get to see some close quarter condition, or maybe some beautiful, beautiful play coming in as well. Beast Killer is here from the team of Strawhats, and from Leo's side, we will have to see who is here. And eventually, we have a ISO and Arena competition coming in from that side. We have a Sentinel and a Duelist working in for the other team. I have my doubts regarding this. First shot goes in, and it's a big miss from Kamlesh, but Kamlesh finally gets avenged because there is a retaliation coming in from the arena. Interesting. Finally, V10 once again fights back and shuts down Checkmate. Brilliant start, but I would like to say the final stages will be able to give us the verdict. What?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, this time around, Kamlesh gets down with the killer. Right now, we do see the side of it, and also, and Kamlesh gets the third one. So he's definitely in charge in the zone. And right now, we do see the side of team named as Leo facing up the side of Strawhats, being on the advantage and being with the frag point lead.
Breaking them. Not ready yet.
Taking the lead is going to be very important, of course. Oh, the shield. Maybe he's going to get both. Oh, he did. Actually, his teammate was able to assist him. Leo with 10 frags, Straw Hats on the other corner with just 1. That is pretty interesting. I mean, I was not really expecting this kind of a play coming in. That too, in the later part of the competition, where already we have seen some beautiful matchups happening. Oh, the Ares still is not effective. My, that is bad. That is really, really bad at this point, because of the fact that you have a automatic spam weapon and the other guy is having just a ghost, but he still be able to deliver the player out. Beast Killer finally counters, takes one down. Oh my god, look at this. 2 to 16. So much of a chaos. This time it was interesting. I mean, Beast Killer was just jumping from the spawn, and he was readily available with this play as well.
I mean, at this point of time, this looks like one-sided game. No disrespect towards the side of Strawhats, but you're not even able to, get those 5-6 frag even after that. Stage 2's apologies is almost getting over. So it looks like, yep, there you go. Once again, it's going to be the side of Marshall to take down. With the Marshall, it's going to be the side of Vision to take down the side of Checkmate, and Kamlesh is definitely over-dominating as well. So it looks like it's going to be a very one-sided game, Raider.
Of course, I mean, it has to be there. It has to be there because of the fact the way players are playing. I pretty much have my doubts that there is a chance Straw Hats will come back. New Frontier Sheriff. So far, every single advantage is still coming through. Bulldog in the hand, never gonna work. Checkmate. He's patiently waiting, but here comes the Guardian. Fails to attain anything. Kamlesh, this was not good for him. Vitain, he also goes down. Maybe there is a chance that once Straw Hats have got some comfortable weapons to work with, maybe they're gonna put a good fight. So far, it looks good for them. Kamlesh retaliates. Guardian always precise, always on point. Vitain with the Spectre takes down the player known as Checkmate. Has got a Reaver Spectre to work with. This is a lot initially, but finally connects, and that's what matters.
Right now, things can get really interesting, to be honest. At this point of time, Strawhats can be the team to get over 20 points as we approach stage 4, or maybe it's going to be the side of Leo to just over into 4 dominate, I want to say.
You never know. You never know how the whole equation goes on. Checkmate, he's trying to knife his opponent. Will it happen? Indeed it did. Kamlesh was able to put down Beast Killer. And it seems like that the Beast Killer is not even able to kill or frag out Kamlesh. How can he slay a beast? I don't know, man. Oh, he was just running. But here comes a beautiful shot right on the cranium. Puts the player away. Beaten. Still fighting back. trying to get some good scores in his name. It's a 3K already, and the other guy is regular. Like, I believe at 6 or 7 frags. Yes, Kamlesh is already having 7 frags. There goes the 8th one. Needs to take that shield. Oh, he misses that.
Yes.
But finally, he will still get the advantage as he puts down Peace Killer. Brilliant.
44-7. English right now will be the guy to be on 11 now. Boy, oh boy. Maybe he's 12 already, but this is just better, say, sheer domination coming up. And at this point of time, it looks like Strawhats are definitely very new. It comes down to the overall game of Valorant. Is this the case? 4 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock, folks. As we approach the final stage, maybe this will be the case where we will see the first team to get down to 100 frag points for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday, because we were in the last week, it was one of the teams to get on get up to the mark of 100 frag points, and that match was, I guess, semi-finale matchup between the 5 teams. But right now this looks like it's going to be a case where we'll see the side of Leo becoming the first team from the Bangalore region actually for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday to reach the 100 kill marker, because right now there's nobody from the side of Leo even allowing them to get out of the spawn base. Finally the side of Checkmate will be able to trigger some kills, but as they come back, Kittens will take him down eventually. 60 now almost.
Yeah, even I feel the same that 100 is something that is pretty much accessible for Leo. The way they are playing, the way they are popping off, it's just pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Devours, dismissals, operators, vandals, whatever you want to choose with. Always it's Vitain and his teammates who are valuable at it. 64 frags, and we still have more than 3.5 minutes. That is just more than enough time period to completely shut down your competition. And I don't think so they're going to consume a lot of time in doing that. Brilliant play from both the sides, but at the same point I would like to say Strawhats, it's just the coordination is not working, the precision they're lacking in that as well. There are certain nitty-gritties that they have to figure out. Look at them, they are like lining up for the other guys to put them down, not even timing their attack. Oh, what a beautiful result of those flashes. There comes a kill contract and the Phoenix already goes in vain. I don't know what's happening over there. Can we switch to that POV? I want to see what Phoenix and ISO is doing in that kill contract, in that ultimate. Actually, Phoenix has already been compromised, so there's nothing to really see. Kamlesh, 7 frags. Operator still in the hand and still he delivers. It's a pretty easy 100, I believe.
Boy, oh boy. It is what it is, folks. We will see the 100 kill markup. I have to say for sure, folks, Vitain is able to get kills at 5 HP. Kamlesh is at 37. They're still not able to take them down. Look at how they are holding up the cross angles from both ends of the respawn base, and it is what it is now. 81 now. So, of course, like Strawhats, of course, they got that lesson that they need to work a lot in their overall game. They need to work a lot in their overall, I would say, game sense. Not gonna lie, they're completely unaware of the fact that hey, this player can come up from the elevated position, this player can come from the center, and overall raw mechanical skill also. But right now it is going to be the side of Checkmate to take down the side of Kamlesh. You do see a few kills coming up here and there, but that's the answer. I don't need to say anything at this point, and that's the answer I want to say. There you go, you saw it, you see it, you feel it, you know about it. What I'm trying to say, it's 90 almost.
Leo see, Leo happy, Leo play, Leo frag out, and Leo win. That's exactly what is going to happen. There is no doubt in my mind. 92 frags already, and we still have more than 1.5 minutes. It's a pretty easy wrap in this particular map. Final stage. This is one of those interesting moments where the timer is enough, but the frags are not. Look at this, look at this. Phoenix, I don't know, whatever he was trying to do was just not working. B-Skiller finally connects one with a wall bangable shot. It was pretty low in the previous fight. 96-14. No way that there is a comeback from Strawhats. And I want to say the time is also not there. But I would like to just say this, that Strawhats, they are here for the learning curve. They learn a lot today, how to play in a synergy. If this is a duo, they need to break it open. They need to figure out something, as we have a difference of 86 frags. 86 frags of a difference, guys. People are not even reaching that score overall, and these guys are bringing in that kind of a difference. That clearly shows where Leo is. Now Leo, they have done something amazing. I would love to see in the near future which particular team is going to contain them, because honestly speaking, if you talk about the other few teams that we witnessed today in the first 3 games, none of them were close enough. The synergy, the kind of play, and the precision that Leo carries, they might just be in the grand finale.
This was today's very first matchup where we saw both of the teams being both of the teams actually one of the teams being so over dominant. It was a very one-sided matchup that we didn't
Yeah.
expect to be in a city like Bangalore. We saw the first three matches being very I would say very on point. We saw both of the teams struggling a little bit in the mid stages. One of the teams like Team Piros, they were eventually able to take the side of TopG down in the later stages of the match. We did saw the commendable plays coming at least from either of the teams. Right now, folks, that was that. I mean, 84 point difference and just 14 coming in from the other end is something that says a lot. Right now, folks, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Make sure to check out the lineup of laptops coming in from the side of Dell Alienware M16R2, hosted by the Esports Club. We'll take a short little break here at the desk. We'll be coming back very shortly. Welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. This is going to be Bullet. Along with me is going to be my friend Raider back again to witness the fifth matchup for the day. I mean, last matchup, Raider, sixth matchup. I mean, the last matchup, Raider, we saw it was just one though, but a pretty overplaying one against the side of the winning team. And I mean, the other team just went out to 100 kill markup, and this is actually not after a very long time, but this is for the first time happening in the Bangalore city that is going to be actually one team to reach down that 100 kill mark.
Of course. Yeah, definitely that gap, that difference of 84 frags is a huge one. As I said, even before going to the break, that there are certain teams who are lacking behind and not even reaching to a score of 80 altogether. I'm not even talking about reaching out to the 100, but this guys from this particular team, Leo, they were able to get what?
Leo.
A total of 100 frags in their favor. Along with that, 84 frags of a difference. The other team was stuck at what, 14 frags, which was pretty interesting. 14 or 16 frags, I believe. So it was pretty interesting to see how the whole scenario went down. But now we do have two more amazing teams, Whoops Not Today and Strawhats, once again coming back into the action. I think this one is going to go in favor of Whoops Not Today because I've seen and I've casted these individuals like Lucia and the other guy that is available from the same team. Kamlesh, Vietin, I think they are off to a very good start, but at the same point, I would like to say Keltozad usually loves to play Sova a lot. Now, obviously, when it comes to a 2v2 mode, you need to have a pop flash in your favor. One guy is playing ISO, so the other guy has, by default, chosen the arena.
Destabilizing.
Right now, things can get pretty interesting though. Things can get, I would say, pretty wild. I would just say for the side of Strawhats because we have seen, both of these individuals from both teams battle it out in the stage 1 matches. I believe there's going to be a stage 2, folks, because we are seeing the side of Strawhats for the second time on the broadcast. So I believe there's going to be a second bracket matchup for the entire scenario. Right now, GX Lucia will take down the side of B10. Oops, not today. Are able to take out 4 frags. Strawhats are just not able to even get one though. We are about to end stage 1, and this is a little disappointing coming up from the side of Strawhats.
I mean, to be honest, see, the thing is, Whoops Not Today, the lineup that they have got, Lucia, Keltozad, both of them have got a very good esports scenario confrontation in their favor already. They have played a lot of competitive matches and they have played a lot of tournaments hosted by the esports club itself. So I can clearly see why these guys are reigning on top right now and why they will be the winners. Yes, I would like to just say this, that of course they're going to be the winners because the other guys, they are here to have fun, but meanwhile it's like a job for Whoops Not Today, and it's another day in their job. They're playing a confrontation, they are trying to fight back against their opponents, and they're pretty good at it. Look at this, the chain finally finds the second one, Protocol in the hand. This is going to be the Bulldog, which can be a menace. Spurs the player, goes in for the shot, misses a lot initially, and finally Keltozad gets compromised. But here's the trade for coming in from Lucia. I think this one can reach out to a score of 80.
I'm 80. I feel like this might be another matchup where we will see 100 kill markup. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like it is going to be the case. But let's see. For the side of Lucia, we'll be able to take down Kamlesh, and right now, like I said, Strawhats are going to be the struggling ones to just not even get a few more kills, man. And this is a little bit disappointing coming up from the side of Strawhats. We need to see more improvement, more evolution, weaponized gameplay when it comes down to the entire gun game also. But there you go. Every time NV, switch our lovely observer in the back end, switch up places, and we see the other end, it is going to be someone from the side of Strawhats to go down, coming up from the hands of Whoops Not Today.
Constant retaliations from both the sides. Strawhats are also pretty interestingly trying to fight back. Lucia gets the edge, and now that Lucia and his teammates Keltozad will be having those vandals, I believe, from here, journey will be even more antagonizing for Strawhats. I doubt that they're going to pull off something amazing. But yeah, 100, maybe it is going to be a possibility, maybe not, we never know. Chrono Void in the hand, Judge prevails. Keltozad now needs to play in this tight corner always because in long ranges it is just not going to work. And for that, he brings out the ghost, shuts down the player. Brilliant opportunities being cashed in. If you are in long range, pull down to the ghost and then get the value. Oh, lovely. Divavo regains the HP 100, but finally gets compromised. Brilliant 5 frags coming through the chain. So far, so good. They're constantly fighting back. Has got a prime bundle to work with. Kamlesh goes down. Within, he is going down the stair. And the player who's going to hunt him is going to be Keltozad. Of course, look at this. A 5k already in favor of Lucia. and back and forth. Hopes not today. They are trying to climb back, but I still doubt that maybe 100 marker will be reached because of the fact that Strawhats is also a decent enough team. They're also trying to fight back. It's not like one of those matchups where we get to see a complete shutdown for a team. They're trying to synergize their attacks. They're trying to come out of different corners. They're trying to confuse their opponents. But Khiltuzad and Lucia, they are here for a long run, and they are here to secure this spot.
I mean, it's done dusted, folks. Don't get me wrong, but this is done and dusted. We don't see even the right kind of approach, I would say. I mean, I know approach would be a very surprising word to say in a 2v2 battle, but we don't see the same kind of the right kind of the peaks. I would say the right kind of aggressive plays that you need to do in a matchup like this. We are not able to see that. Let's get the side of Lucia. Maybe we'll get Khiltuzad eventually, but no, with that Odin, the spray is definitely not going to deny. We know what Odin is famous for. That is going to be the play coming up from the side of Khiltuzad, and it is what it is right now. 4 minutes 35 seconds left on the clock. Lucia gets another one for the side of Oops Not Today, but Not Today is playing like it's just another day in their competitive play around.
The journey sure does look good. Constant retaliations, good fights, decent frags that are coming through. Lucia prevails, Kamlesh goes down within, strides back and eventually takes the trade. 4 more minutes left. This is the final stage that we are talking about. So every single weapon that you want with a 50 shield and a 100 bullet and 100 HP also. You get that. You get the highest amount of HP, you get the best amount of weapons. It's all about the precision, the coordination and the type of attack that you're trying to prevail. Lucia holds off a corner.
Yeah.
Ethan is going to peek. He's going to put down Khiltuzad, but Lucia will once again retaliate. He wanted to go for the resurrection orb. Will not be effective enough. Kill contract. And Empress Reina is now in the kill contract. This is going to be fierce. But he still delivers. Kamlesh, brilliant shot right on the cranium. Khiltuzad goes down. I know that there is a very big possibility that Whoops Not Today is going to win. But the fact is, by what margin? If they win by like 10 to 12 frags, I won't be happy honestly. Because Khiltuzad, Lucia, they have been in the competitive scenario for the last 1 year. In the T3 scenario of Valorant India. And if they lose like that, if they kind of perform in a way where casual gamers are prevailing on top of them, then I do believe that their synergy is kind of impacted.
Yeah, 47 to 24 now. Khiltuzad, Lucia, both of them are just like, I would say it is over dominating right now, folks. It is over dominating for the side of Strawhats. They're struggling by, I would say, by 10 miles. I'm not gonna say by a mile. It's 10 miles, dude. Right now, yes, every now and then we do see some amazing shots that you just appreciated when you gave me the throw. But other than that, we don't see, I would say, the same kind of play. I want to say maybe the same kind of efforts. Yeah, effort would be the right word. Apologies now, folks. The same kind of effort being laid down. Every time around, they come up with a singular, I would say, take approach. Every time they go for the solo peaks, for a fact this is a 2v2. Of course, you can take those straight games on point. Of course, you can go with a little bit more fast hand approach. That is just not happening. That is just not happening for the side of Strawhats, and they are struggling by a mile.
They're trying constantly, which is not working for them. Oh, look at that, a collateral. Not a collateral actually, it was Khiltuzad who got the second one. Confusing over there because two of the players were in a single line of fire. I thought maybe he's going to get it, but this time Between make sure that he's not even going to get a single value of it. Empress available, spots the player. Khiltuzad is going to put him to sleep. Between goes back. 1 more minute left. Let's just say 1.5. But the result seems to be same. As I said, more than 80, I doubt that. 80 is somewhat which is the players can still get in their name. 28 to 60 now. 20 more frags is what they need to break that threshold. But still, they're already in an advantage. All they need to be is just consistent with this, figure out some defensive plays. But Khiltuzad wants to go all in. Empress against Empress, but this time the other counter Empress will work. Kill contract. Reina within. He's in the ult. Still gets compromised. Lucia, brilliant play.
Brilliant freaking play coming in from, I would say, both of these individuals coming in from the side of Oops Not Today. Lucia, the other guy, Khiltuzad, just being brilliant. Like you said, they are very regular player in the entire Valorant competitive scene for our region. They are very much experienced player, I want to say, in a particular way. So they are definitely showing that entire play in front and against the side of Strawhats. So kudos to them for, I would say, securing this victory in the next 20 seconds. Yes, we'll find out going to be the side of Oops Not Today to secure this victory against the side of Strawhats, and they will eventually proceed down towards the next matchup, the next round, when I say the next stage of the entire tournament. Coming up from Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, hosted by the Esports Club, happening at the Bangalore City. Times are up now, folks. Maybe we might see a scoreline getting to 69. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be another 68 pointer to make it to 40. Coming up from the side of Strawhats, and Whoops Now Today secures another victory.
28 frag difference. Now that is again a decent difference. We have seen what, 17, 17, 28, 84, and then once
84.
again 28. Interesting. We have seen something interesting today. We have seen some close, tight knit competition. We have seen some coordination factor as well. And at the end, we have seen one sided domination. And now we have seen a battle between competitive athletes versus casual gamers. And in that, yes, competitive were able to win. But then again, I was expecting a bigger margin, honestly. It never came through. But I'm still happy to say this, that Lucia and Kel'Thuzad, they did wonders.
I would say it was a good play, but I expected a little bit more from the other team. But for now, folks, we'll take a short little break. Coming up here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Don't go anywhere. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll be coming up very shortly. Folks, welcome back to the Alienware NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. Our last matchup, yes, we did saw a little bit of again an over dominance coming in from the winning team, and I was expecting a
Yep.
more of like a balance play, head to head, combat to combat, trade after trade. But here's what it is, Raider. What do you want to say?
I think so far the situation has been that we have seen some tight knit competition. We have very big over, should I say, domination type of factor as well. When Leo came into the picture, they just completely were able to bash their opponent away and portray them outside the competition. They were just phenomenal. But we have seen another phenomenal team of within, and Strawhats. To be honest, I'm trying to talk about that particular team. So they're a casual game. They were a bunch of two individuals who were trying to fight back, who were trying to get themselves a bigger upper hand. In stage 1, they did get that upper hand, but in stage 2, as soon as we got to see them fighting against individuals like Lucy and Kel'Thuzad, who have done their practice, who have actually played a lot of tournaments, we can clearly see the difference. But beauty is, difference was not that big enough. That means that whenever we bring Alienware Gaming Saturdays at cities like Bengaluru or some other cities or tier 2 cities coming into the picture, we get to see talents evolving. In initial phases of Alienware Gaming Saturdays, players were struggling. Lately, they are trying to compete. They're trying to level up and eventually bounce back. So let's see if that's going to be the case for Just Wanna Play as well, because they did something amazing. I think in this particular match, I would like to say the win can go in favor of probably No Aim Only Fame.
No Aim Only Fame. I mean, really interesting name though. But of course, they want some fame. They want those lovely 15 cameras and coupons if they win the entire AWGS for today. But right now, we do see even a few of those early kills going on towards the side of No Aim Only Fame. And oh, Spike Chaser. Boy, oh boy, look at that. But as I speak of him, as I praise him, he will go down eventually. Not going to say Castricus. That was completely random. Thank you so much. But yes, it's great to see someone utilizing neon, someone playing neon like that. So fluid, so quick, running around with the high gear in and there, going with the relay bolt. It's just amazing.
It is, no doubt in that. Folks are trying to compete. From both the sides, we get to see a close cutthroat game. So far, so good. It seems like that both the teams are actually in sync. The players are in sync. Korag, he bounces back. Spoiled gets one with a shotty. Reckon Skills is going to get another one. Beautiful, beautiful usage of a layer. But even before the layer could have been effective, the player's position was pretty evident, and that's exactly why Arena just lined in and eventually fired. Got the value, shut the player away. Relay bolts. Spoiled up. Beautiful, beautiful trade fires coming in. Just Wanna Play are constantly trying to improve themselves, fight back, retaliate. I will have to see what happens from stage 3, honestly, because from stage 3 we'll get to see some Bulldog action, some Guard, maybe even Vandal in the later phase, because that in itself is pretty much a beauty of this whole approach. So let's wait and watch how the competition goes on from here.
Yeah, we'll see that, but we do see the side of Just Wanna Play now actually being in the lead. No Aim Only Fame will suppress down to just 10 kills. No, just stop for a little while as we end down the stage 2. But before that, in a few seconds left, it will be the side of Spike Chaser to get one with that Stinger. But we do see Bulldogs. We will now see Guardian and other rifles and Assault AR coming in onto the play. But right now, we will see the side of Spike Chaser actually playing very fluidly. I have to appreciate the side of Spike Chaser a little bit more. I guess the Vandal equipped with the Iron skin, Bulldog equipped with the Striker skin, I believe, Strike skin. I mean, skin play and skin selection also very on point in this particular matchup. 16 to 14 now, stage 3, 6 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock. Baton Skills gets one more, Korag goes down, Overdrive is online, he gets 1, he gets 2. Combined with that 3 now, he gets the recovery orb as well, and this will be, I would say, will lead to see the side of No Aim Only Fame eventually getting 20 kills before the stage 3.
Overdrive is on. He's trying to focus, he's trying to figure out some good picks, but he eventually is going to get picked off. Outlaw. Korag is good with it. Constantly shutting down his opponents. Spoiled patiently waiting to see if he can compromise Korag. Oh, he did. 140 was connected. But remember, guys, if there is a torso connection, it's 140. You need to attain the second shot as well in order to put down the player. If that player is actually on a full shield, that never really happened. Korag now retaliates by taking down a Vandal in his hand. No aim, only fame is constantly trying to come back into the picture or maintain a lead. It's just not happening that easily. Spike Chaser shuts down the competition. Spoilduck has been compromised, both the shield and the player. We're pretty much done and dusted. Spike Chaser now wants to get for the second frag. Oh, he did. Once again, the same guy got taken down. Reckon Skulls takes the trade. But where is that Reina? Do they have info? No. Korag is going to shut down Spoilduck. 5 more minutes. We are into the final stage, of course. And no aim, only fame have taken the lead.
We'll see, man. I feel like, yes, this will be very, I would say, just a very on-point matchup in the last 2 minutes, because Just Wanna Play is also able to get some kills here and there. They're able to, suppress a little bit, suppress the side of No Aim a little bit towards his side. But oh, he denies the overdrive. Of course, in long range overtimes, gets missed a lot because you don't have that particular range you could go there. But right now, it's going to be 24 for the side of Just Wanna Play and No Aim on 26, make it to 25 now. Scores might get equalized now, and this will be equalized score. But oh, as I say, correct. Will take the side of take down the side of Duck, and we're going to come up from behind 26-28 now. Still, the scoreline is favoring the side of No Aim, 27-28. Scores not yet equalized. We're just waiting for these scores to getting equalized right now, though. And yes, this might be a very on-point matchup, Raider, in the last 2 minutes, I believe.
Of course, of course. This is one of the closest one. We have seen some good competitions today, and I eventually counting this matchup would be a very great decision from our sides as well, because No Aim, Only Fame, they took the control for a brief period of time. It seems like right now Just Wanna Play is just coming back into the picture. Kill contract will go in vain, I believe. Nobody got caught off guard with it. Spike Chase, a beautiful, beautiful play from his corner as well. 31-30. No Aim, Only Fame once again taking the control, but it seems like that it's basically a seesaw ride for us casters as well. One frag goes in favor of a particular team. Team B retaliates in same exact manner. Pretty close, pretty tight-knit competition happening at this moment. Who'll take the charge at the end? That's what we really want to know. And it feels like that maybe No Aim, Only Fame can come back, but Just Wanna Play is not giving them the space to do the same. 3 more minutes, so anything can happen.
Right now, it's going to be the side of 34 kills coming up for the side of No Aim, Only Fame. Right now, their aim is also strong. Not sure about the fame, but they'll definitely get 15k worth of Amazon vouchers if they win today's AWG. Of course, they get that shiny little limelight on their faces when they will take the entire, I would say, the check of 15k prize pool at the AWGS for today. Around everybody will be looking at their smiling faces that they won the entire thing. Reader gets triggered, but Spoilduck will almost just a little bit close to miss that. Right now, we set up Korok to take down the side of Spoilduck eventually. 38-38 now. Finally, scores are now equalized and almost getting to 40 kill markup. And like I said, this will be a very close-knit competition, very close-knit matchup between these two fine teams in the final 2 minutes. Raider.
Oh yeah, of course. You can clearly see the destruction that is happening. Spike Chaser brings up the difference of 2 frags. 2 more minutes to go. Look at how close this competition is altogether. Spoilduck, he will be caught off guard. So is Spike Chaser. He also gets compromised. No way to escape. No way to really retrieve himself in that particular fight. All said and done, brilliant start of this competition. And at the same point, brilliant ending will be there. Because of this close, tight-knit type of scenario, I have my doubts regarding who is going to win. Brilliant space, 40-42. No Aim, still overpowering. Just Wanna Play, I would like to say this, that none of the teams will be happy if they lose by a difference of 1 or 2 frags, and it seems like that could be Just Wanna Play. 1 minute 34 seconds, changes can happen, it is inevitable, change is inevitable, but is it going to happen in this matchup or not? Overdrive comes through, Spike Chaser is going to chase his opponents away, but unfortunately will not get anything.
But chase him down in the hot pursuit, folks. 46 coming up from the side of No Aim, 43 for the side of Just Wanna Play. Things are getting mighty interesting now. Just 3 kills away for the side of Just Wanna Play to equalize and also take that lead. But 47 now. Kogaro takes down the side of Recon Skills. 1 more for the side of Korok. He gets down to 48, maybe a half century in the entire frag points will be coming up very soon for the side of No Aim, Only Fame. Apologies for a little bit of twist tongue over there. But 50 seconds left on the clock.
And this can be a very pivotal stage for the side of Just Wanna Play. They want to retaliate. They want to set that comeback story in their happy note. But right now, Spike Chaser will get down to 51, take the team down to 51, and now you see that they will just play passive. No aim only fame will just wait down, hold their angles, play in those corners. You might call them campers, but it is the kind of approach you need to take in a very close competition like that. And when there are 20 seconds remaining, it's about how you win. It's not about how it's about you just win. It's not about how you win and what angles you hold, what agents you play. It's just about you win this entire thing and go away for the next stage. 54 to 47 knockouts, make that to 55. Maybe one more coming up from the side. Just want to play 48 now. Just 3 seconds left. Not going to happen. 55 for the side of No Aim Only Fame, and that's going to be Just Want to Play to go home from this stage with only 48 points getting secured in the final round, up till the final round. But this was indeed another close-knit matchup in the AWGS happening at the Bangalore City, presented by Alienware, NVIDIA GeForce RTX, and hosted by Esports Club.
Oh, a brilliant competition, no doubt in that. Between both the teams, they were having fun. They were rolling in and getting some good frags, especially in the final stage. We got to see a beautiful competition coming in from both the sides. But at the end, the one which was consistent, the one who knew what had to be done, was able to prevail on top. And I believe a beautiful synergy was working out from the other side. I think at the end, the day has been pretty interesting. We have seen some close, tight-knit matches, but this one was definitely the closest one, if I'm not wrong, Bullet.
This was the most and yet the closest competition between two fight teams, and this is not the stage one matchup you usually see. I believe this is going to be a very close on stage towards the semi-finale, because you know for a fact that this was the team that played in one match before when we were casting the entire games for today. So PS was a very two of those teams got filtered down from the stage one, and two of the best teams to come from the stage one. So indeed a very good matchup between the two fine teams, and I just want to say, No Aim Only Fame, kudos for the upcoming matchups left out at today's Alienware Gaming Saturday.
Oh yeah, brilliant day, brilliant start, brilliant end. To be honest, every single matchup was pretty on point. And I just want to say this, that as we go down the drain, we can clearly see people evolving, talents evolving along the way. Beautiful competitions are coming through. And Bullet, anything before we wrap?
I mean, make sure to check out the Dell Alienware M16 R2 lineup of laptops at your nearest Dell exclusive store. If you are in the Bangalore, you know where to go. All the links you need will be pasted down in the description. But you are somewhere different from Bangalore. You are in Indore, Delhi, Kolkata, everywhere we have Dell exclusive stores popping off. Every new other city. So make sure to check out. Make sure to just tap on the Google Maps or maybe Apple Maps that just you want to go to Dell exclusive store. Go to your nearest Dell exclusive store. Check out the Dell Alienware M16 R2 lineup of laptops. If you want some good finance option, you can also avail that at your nearest store. But for today's Alienware NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. This was me, Bullet. Along with me, it was Raider. Thank you so much for tuning for all of the matches. If you want to know who's going to be the winner, if you want to know the latest updates coming up from today's Alienware Gaming Saturday, make sure to follow the Esports Club on Instagram. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy gaming.
Bye-bye.
walked into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.